Alright, what's up everybody? Some Halo fun tonight. It's just me and Hayden tonight. Unfortunately, no one else can make it. So,
Yeah.
just some multiplayer, a little bit of fun. We're talking about the dumbassery of exclusive headsets for VR shit right now. But
Yeah.
especially with the Resident Evil 4, I swear. Just so fucking stupid.
I mean, at least it's not good.
Yeah, it has a lot of
So then
problems.
you don't have to worry about.
I love the fact that they're like, oh, Leon's flirting with this girl. We can't have that. That goes too far. But blowing this dude's head off, oh, yeah, that's fine.
Well, you can just tell that it's such a it's a course correction from something similar to that kind of stood out in my mind of I guess Chris Pratt, right? Who, I mean, Chris Pratt is Chris Pratt at this point. We all know he's Christian, maybe slightly conservative. I don't know. I don't really care. But, he posted a picture with his wife and his, I guess, daughter? Like his baby daughter that
I think it was just
had?
him. I think it was actually just him and his wife. I think other people were just reposting also pictures of the rest of their family with it.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so and he goes, well, I just thank God every day that my wife was able to give me a healthy baby boy. And I guess, since he has a disabled son, people were saying that he was,
Hating.
ableist.
Yeah, and then it was
and that
like
he,
they were saying,
deserved to die is
Well,
one thing that I was seeing,
but it was also like the thing where it was, he basically said hey, she does all this work and all this stuff and really helps me keep my life together. I really don't do much in comparison. And everyone was like, yeah, they're treating her like an object of your desire and all stuff. And, yeah, she does all the work and you do nothing. It's like, you do realize that in reality, she stays home and just does normal house chores and he's a fucking millionaire who pulls in all the money.
well, I mean, she's a member of the Kennedy family. I don't think she's really hurting for money either.
Oh no, but I'm saying in the sense of she stays home with the kids, which I mean, fine, that's great, right? I mean, hell, I do that.
Yeah.
But it's like, of all things to get on the dude for, some people are, again, they're vindictive. They're just so vindictive. They seek out things to be angry at about people.
Yeah.
It was funny. More people
Well,
are upset at fucking Chris Pratt for posting a picture and saying, I love my wife and my child, than they are that fucking Alec Baldwin fucking shot a woman.
Because that was an accident.
Yeah, because
it
if I
was.
went to the gun range and didn't fucking check the gun before I shot it, regardless if someone handed it to me and said, "Oh, don't worry, it's unloaded," I wouldn't be held accountable still. If you're holding a actual gun, also he's the producer of the fucking film. It is his job. It is his job to make
Yeah.
sure safety's being held to a very high standard on the film set. He's the fucking producer. It's not just him
Well,
being an actor.
I mean, at this point, there is somebody that came up with kind of a pretty okay solution, at least in my opinion, is just don't put rounds in prop guns.
Well, I know that should be the very common thing, but the thing is,
just use
well, how
special
about-
effects or whatever, because that's pretty much what's done anyway.
yeah, and also the fact of fucking why have a live gun to set in the first place? But here's the thing, it's a live gun, which means you should check it. It is your response.
Yeah.
If I hand you a live gun and say, hey, we're going to take some kick-ass photos, point it at Tyler and pull the fucking trigger, you would still be held responsible because you never checked the gun. Legally speaking, in every other case,
Yeah.
you're responsible for pointing the gun at someone. Also, you're not supposed, by the Film Actors Guild's own standards, you're never supposed to point a gun at someone in the first place on set. That's all done in editing to make it look like you're pointing a gun at someone. They're never actually pointing an actual gun at anyone on set in any movie. It's all just done through the perception, and that's it.
Yeah.
So him pointing the gun at someone in the first place was an issue.
Yeah.
As well as apparently, of course, people walked off set because they said it was already dangerous enough, and the gun had apparently gone off multiple times.
Yeah.
It's
And
again,
this is just
it's not just he's an
between you and
actor.
me because we're streaming, but he's been known to have a temper.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
I don't I don't think he would like willingly kill someone like on purpose, but like, I mean,
here's the
like
thing.
if you get in the heat of the moment over like, you know, let's say an onset conflict about like how the gun was supposed to be working or something like that. I mean, who the fuck knows?
One of the early stories was the fact of they said, "Hey, try reshooting the scene," and he goes, "Reshoot? How about I just shoot you?" And apparently, they said pull the trigger just to kind of scare him because obviously, you know, it's supposed to be a, you know, not supposed to be a real fucking, you know, bullet in there. It was supposed to be a blank. So one of the early stories was he pulled it, he shot the blank at them, or what he thought was the blank at them to kind of scare them to be kind of a jackass because they asked him to reshoot a scene. And then, of course, that one was a real round. Now, obviously, we don't know the details of it, so for all I know, that could be just one of the people on set just pissed off at Alec Baldwin. It's like, hey, now's my chance. Because a lot of people who are working with him say he's like a terrible fucking person to work with. So,
Yeah.
It's hard to say if that is actually true, but if that story is the truth, then he does need to be held accountable for, like, either way, I think he needs to be held accountable for at least some level of manslaughter.
Well, I mean, he is at least cooperating with the investigation.
Oh, yeah. I don't
It's
know
not like, you know.
and I don't know how, like, what else he could do. Like, I mean, it...
Could say no.
And then what? They'll just get a warrant. He shot a woman. They can easily get the warrant.
Yeah.
But it's like,
But
again,
yeah.
though, I just love that more people are upset at fucking Chris Pratt for saying, I love my wife and child, than they are at fucking Alec Baldwin for shooting a woman. Like, of all things. It's so weird, the times we live in.
Yeah. Well, he's
Selective
always been an
outrage.
asshole.
Who, Alec Baldwin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he definitely, I mean, he's on Twitter constantly said multiple times, like, certain people should die and different things like that. I mean, he's,
I think he's a little Mel Gibson-y. Like, he just has kind of
do you remember that
temper,
recording?
I think.
Remember that recording of him calling his daughter and calling her, like, a fat cow and all this stuff?
Oh, yeah, like a spiteful little pig or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's what it was,
'Cause, like,
spiteful little pig.
He was divorcing, I guess his wife, his former wife, was in the process of a divorce, and they were in like a custody battle over their daughter or whatever.
Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, don't get me wrong, Alec Baldwin is a good actor. There's nothing I can, you know, nothing bad I can really say about his acting overall. But he is, like, by every accounting, a terrible human being. Like, just a terrible person. Again, acting good. I still like, you know, I still like him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we look at most actors and expect them to be good people.
I mean, that's also just very true.
I mean...
let's put it this way.
Hollywood's always been kind of a cesspit.
Well, I mean, let's face it. You have to be a narcissist to want to be an actor in the first place. I mean...
Oh, yeah. And I've had actors admit that to me.
Yeah.
Like not, they're not like Alec Baldwin level A-list
Of course,
or
yeah.
anything, but like even still.
God, I'm trying to get good at playing with a fucking mouse and keyboard, and this is still just nuts for me.
Yeah. I was
yeah,
like, you know,
like,
I'll experiment with it a little bit, but now it's like, nah, I'm content being a controller.
Well, it's like, if I'm fucking playing,
peasant,
like, fucking
whatever.
Unreal Tournament, like, I rock it with fucking mouse and keyboard. Like, Doom, I feel great with mouse and keyboard because it's all that kind of same style, but Halo just is weird to me. But no, like, I'll say, like, think about just the way you do casting. Like, that in itself, like, you're basically going there with the idea of all the people who want this fucking role, I am better than all of them. Like, you have to have that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's nowhere. It's same deal with, like, major athletes, too, except for I would say that probably major athletes have to... I'm not saying, like, actors don't work, but I would say the type of work an athlete has to do, I think, humbles them a bit more than what an actor has to do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like... But
unless you're in the NBA.
I don't know. I still think that. I think to a point, they're still more humble than I think if you took your average
The
NBA,
NBA
player.
athlete fucking run the fucking team.
I know.
Like,
NBA's one of
LeBron
those
James
interesting.
picks the coach
I
for the
know.
Lakers. Like,
These past few years have been rough for him. I think overall, he still plays better than obviously like the vast majority of players out there, but you can really start seeing it slip. I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, he's getting older, and just, you know, it is what it is. Like, you just aren't as... And he was a very aggressive player, is the thing. Like, and he's always been just an extraordinarily aggressive player, and so he's going to... Like, that's going to diminish faster than, like, your, like, Michael Jordan, where a lot of what he did was a lot of teamwork, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. Well, the thing with Michael Jordan was that he had just this will to win.
Yeah.
Like...
But, like, he didn't care if it was him who won versus, you know, passing off to someone else to get the winning shot. He just cared that the team won more so than him winning.
Yeah.
And... While LeBron James does not give a shit whether the team wins as much as he gives a shit if he wins it for the team.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, I know Kobe Bryant's dead and stuff, but like his whole like, oh, I'm gonna have a Lakers farewell season. Like, I'm just gonna like let the fucking team plummet for the entire year.
I know.
While I just like go around and everybody gets to suck my dick, basically.
Kobe Bryant should have retired 2 years earlier than he did.
Hell, 2 years.
That's probably true. He still had it for a while, but
like...
The problem was though, like when they had Kobe Bryant, they were paying so much for him they couldn't really afford to get like other people that would have been like good replacements for him, like for his skill.
So, and I mean, he really was like the Michael Jordan of our era, like us.
Oh,
as
totally.
Kids.
I mean, like, again, people fucking still yell out, you know, fucking Kobe, you know, like that's.
Yeah.
But it's funny because, like, with LeBron James, like the way he plays, like I still say that if like on a one-on-one, LeBron James wins over Michael Jordan every time. Team versus a team. Michael Jordan, if you give him like kind of the same skill level team, Michael Jordan will lead that team to victory way more times than fucking LeBron James would. Just because, again, he
really loud from the announcer there.
Oh, triple kill.
I just keep hearing "Red Team has the flag," like this kind of subdued tone, and then I hear "Killing Spree." I'm like, Jesus. Also, I really like that we have the classic HUD back.
Oh, I know, right? It's fucking
That's
great.
That's a really cool change.
I still don't get why it was ever taken out.
I think just the PC version.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. Oh.
They just had like the anniversary HUD over the. I don't know.
Which I hate.
Yeah. Well, I do like that it just switches back and forth.
Also, I like how now everything is a lot more detailed on the walls and shit. Now that they fixed the fucking graphics issues and like the like shields don't look as cartoony now. Like they look actually like they did in the beginning.
You know, I would always complain that like the game just looked like darker. It doesn't look that way anymore.
I know. Yeah. Again, they fixed all the fucking
I can
issues.
play in classic graphics and actually see like 5 feet in front of it. Like, it's great.
Yeah, like I still don't get the choices for the anniversary edition for Halo 1. Halo 1's anniversary edition sucks.
Yeah. I'm not even a big fan of Halo 2's, like in hindsight.
To me, at least Halo 2 to me Halo 2 still kept the original like art style at least. Like like if I see a gold elite in Halo 2, I know instantly by looking at it it's a fucking gold elite. Halo 1, like they changed the looks of them so weirdly. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like a zealot that's fucking gold. I'm like, what? It's just weird. Like it doesn't match. What?
I like Mudduck on Quack.
Pierce your butt.
Pierce your butt.
Oh, pierce your butt. No.
Oh God.
That's what I get for glancing.
Oh, and his thing is yum. Ew. Oh my God. Hey.
God, I'm just gonna suck with mouse and keyboard. Good thing no one's watching.
It's fucking capture the flag again. Damn it.
Flag stolen. Flag
Thank
drop.
you.
Flag
Announcer.
taken. Flag drop. Flag stolen. Flag
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Of course you can, but like, I guess I meant, can you hear him through my TV?
Oh no.
Drop.
Oh,
Flag taken. Flag reset.
It's so much.
God, I know, God, I don't miss that. Flag drop, flag stolen, flag drop. It's like, Jesus.
Gain the lead.
Fuck you, pierce your butt.
Hey, Hayden, turn around.
Oh, hold on.
Flag
Look at
stolen.
me.
Oh my
Flag
God.
I am a Norse god.
Flag drop.
I gotta say, like, Reach, these really don't fit.
Yeah, no, they don't at all. Like Halo 3 was kind of like plasticky and almost action figure-y enough for it to kind of work, but
Yeah. Reach has, like, kind of a gritty filter over everything.
yeah.
Which I like for Reach.
Since I could have the weird thing for Reach though is they only have the helmets. They don't have any of like the body pieces at all.
Yeah, I was wondering
Flag
about
taken.
that. That is, yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
And like so that's why I have this one because like this regular like Roman ones did not really work with
Oh,
just
stop
the stuff.
teabagging me, you damn.
Damn noob.
Flag
Yeah.
drop.
I don't know. He's got a Roman helmet, so I assume that he's probably
Flag
not a noob.
dropped.
They returned it.
I made like a dummy account because I wanted to see how fast I would just rank up an MCC from just doing like a couple of like just weekly challenges.
Now
or
that they upped
whatever.
the fucking amount that you get from them.
Yeah, and I did like the two. Well, actually, it was three. It was like finish in the top three in a free-for-all game or just matchmaking game in general, I think. And then like the two like anniversary things. What the fuck is going on back there? Anyways, and then I guess like in total it was about maybe 610,000 points, and I went from rank 1
Oh.
to 19.
Just touch it and score, you dumb shit.
Oh jeez.
I'm sorry, that was pretty rude for our teammate. I didn't mean to be that.
Just
Like,
touch it and
thanks.
score, you dumb shit.
Flag drop. Flag
That was mean.
Flag stolen. Flag
That was like a 2007 era.
Nah, if it was a 2007 one, I would be banned off fucking Twitch.
Yeah, probably so. But let's drop the F
reset.
slur.
The F, the R word. There'd be some fucking 10-year-old screaming the N word. Like,
In Halo, I never really got any of
that's
that.
true. It's mostly Call of Duty.
Yeah. Well, because COD was the one that every parent just like unwittingly bought for their kids.
I can't wait to buy my
By the
son
time
games
Reach
he
came
shouldn't be
out, Halo
playing.
wasn't really like the in game anymore.
Yeah, Halo stopped being in-game around Halo 3. Really, once
Yeah.
Modern Warfare came out, to be honest.
Yeah, so like 2 months into Halo 3's life cycle.
Well, Halo 3 still had a strong presence during it, at least.
Flag stolen.
Yeah, but I can
Flag
just like
dropped.
vividly remember people just like, yeah, I'm never touching Halo again. Like,
Yeah, I
this
remember
is
there.
it.
I just remember like all the fucking kids on the goddamn bus like going like acting like they knew so much about fucking weaponry because they're like, oh, because I have like this
Flag
weapon with these
taken.
attachments and da,
Flag
da, da. I'm like,
reset.
even as a kid, I knew like
Flag
y'all don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about because like they still try to talk about it as if it was like real.
Real? Yeah.
Flag
You know, it's like
Flag
it's
recovered.
not real. Like silencers don't even work in real life. Like they suppress, but they don't actually like silence. Like it's not. It was funny. Like I think it was John Wick 2 that had like this scene with like them like in a subway like shooting at each other with like fucking silencers on their pistols. and like the crowd is all around him, like no one knows what they're doing because they're like kind of hiding behind like a fucking book and shit like that while he's, you know, fucking shooting at each other. I'm like, dude, that person next to you's eardrums will be fucking bleeding after you shot them, even with a silencer, because it's not a silencer, it's a fucking suppressor. Ugh.
Yeah.
It was funny. So like, I saw a bunch of people saying like, you expect Alec Baldwin to know a bunch about guns, and all I think was, dude, John Wick, like. Fucking Keanu Reeves is more proficient with a goddamn firearm than like almost anyone I know at the fucking range. Like that dude went through like actual combat training courses. Like he went through the fucking ringer. Like he could actually compete in competitive shooting and do very well. Like he went all out for it. That's probably what makes the movie so good. Like his movements are just so fucking fluid in those movies. Like it's great.
God knows he's not that great of an actor.
No, he is fucking plain as white bread. Like he is just.
Yeah.
He's dull as a butter knife. It's just like.
I mean, the movie that I've seen him emote the most in is Bill and Ted.
And even then, he just seems like, to me, he seems like he's kind of high in that all the time.
Well, I mean, that kind of fits.
I know it fits all the time. That's my thing, as in, like, he's not, like, it's not pushing the boundaries of his acting talent, I don't think, when he's already known as being a white bread actor, basically, and his job is to basically have very, just, whoa, you know, kind of approaches to things.
What?
And the funny thing, I said that, I can still imagine him saying it.
No, yeah, that's what I mean.
Reset. Flag taken.
Like, I like Keanu Reeves. Like, he's fun. Like, I enjoy him.
Wipe out an entire room of people in John Wick and just go, whoa.
Someone needs to dub over fucking Bill and Ted with that.
Yeah. I think the worst movie I've seen him in was Dracula, where he was like the main character in that. He's like, I'm sorry if I've offended you. Oh, God.
He, to me,
So
like, he a lot of times comes across to me like an American, like from the 40s, trying to play like in a Japanese samurai movie. Like,
Oh, God.
you kind of know what I mean?
Would it
Like,
help if I told you he was Canadian?
and that doesn't surprise me too much, I guess.
I mean, he seems like he's honestly a pretty cool guy. Like, he does like a lot of charity stuff. Like, I know we were
he
just talking
seems
about
like a
like
good.
actors not being good people, but like he actually strikes me as somebody that would be like a genuinely good person.
Okay, he just seems chill, like,
Yeah.
and not just in his movies, just like in his personal life. Like Seth Rogen seems kind of chill in his movies, yet then is kind of an asshole in real life. Like,
Oh, he's always like nervously laughing in interviews and stuff. That's what my dad was like.
well, not just
saying.
that,
He's
like he'll basically go like, yeah, you know, you're kind of act like a fucking cunt. It's like he'll say something that's actually like really insulting, but then we'll just like laugh and be like, but it's cool because I'm just joking. It's like such like a high schooler fucking thing to do.
Game over.
Yeah.
Like, just
God.
I don't know. It's like
Picture and laugh too. Like that video where he's playing The Last of Us and he's like in that really emotional part and he's just shut up.
Like he just, I don't know, he comes across to me like just such a fucking asshole. Like, I don't know. I asked about good actor, like ones that seem like good in real life though. Yeah, like Keanu Reeves seems like a chill dude. I mean, for all we know, I mean, everyone thought the same thing about Mel Gibson, and look how that turned out, I guess. But he used to be held up as like the guy who like didn't let Hollywood get to him.
I don't think he let Hollywood get to him. I think he just let his mental illnesses get to him.
Well, I think that's just most people in Hollywood with the craziness of
I
Hollywood
mean,
in general.
his dad was not involved in the Hollywood scene at all, but was like a Holocaust denier and like, I mean, his dad was fucking crazier than he was.
Well, hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger's dad helped commit the Holocaust, so.
Oh, jeez.
I love how everyone just like,
Yeah.
like for the most part, like I feel
Is this
like that,
fucking Capture the Flag again? Why are we getting Capture the Flag all the time?
because I have it set for Capture the Flag and Bomb.
Oh. What are you trying to get that objective medals challenge or something?
No, if I was getting the objective medal one, I would go for Halo 2 and King of the Hill, because just getting kills gets you medals that go towards it for whatever reason. Like,
Yeah.
Halo 3 does it, Halo 4 does it, Halo 1 sometimes does, and Halo fucking 2 gives it just you an enormous amount of medals for nonsense.
So why are we doing CTF all the time?
Because there is one that's for 5 CTF games.
Oh. Well, that makes sense then.
Well, this is nothing but pistols. I didn't even realize that. I mean, I wouldn't use anything other than the pistol anyway, but...
Yeah, using the assault rifle in PvP is just kind of just why.
Yeah, and then the other challenge is like games and Halo CE and Reach,
Oh, I already
so.
did that one, I think.
I will say Halo 1 on keyboard and mouse, much better.
Well, because it's simple.
Well, also because there's no aim assist really, and even the console version, so well, it's very little. It's very little when it comes to the pistol and shooting people, like getting headshots, though, is the thing. So like you can just do really well with keyboard and mouse. Problem is, if I try to play ranked with keyboard and mouse, like I'll never get a game, because obviously they don't allow crossplay with ranked games, because that could be an issue.
Oh god, I hate this so much. Not this like game or map, but just like I hate the whole like the flag has to be at home.
I returned it.
Thank you. I get that that's like the classic Halo 1 thing, but
You know,
I
it
still don't
works.
like
It works when, like in this one, where just touching it returns the flag, because it makes it kind of usually pretty quick and easy.
Yeah.
But it can be
Well,
irritating.
even like in this, like in Blood Gulch, where you get those like wacky mishaps of like you get all the way back to your base.
So
And then you go, oh damn, the
I
flag
had someone
isn't here.
message me the other day, call me they said I'm a fucking cheater, and you know, I think it was something along the lines of like, cheaters like me need like fucking die and all this stuff, because and I was playing Halo 1, and I guess he didn't realize in Halo 1 you can pick up the flag and drive a vehicle at the same time, and so he thought I was like fucking modding the game so I could do it.
Jeez.
I need to look up that message because it was kind of funny.
I'll quote that guy. Give him a break. He's probably 12 years old and never played Halo.
I'm like, I'm 27 and I've played it since it came out.
28 now.
No, that's right. Don't tell him my age, Hayden.
Oh god.
That helps him dox me.
I think that's more just for... I don't know why people do that. Like in Twitch, like it's like this is an 18 plus stream. Like, dude, if some 16-year-old wants to fucking watch this shit, let him. Like, who cares?
Hey, you know, I'm
That's
on
on-
the... you know
that's on
me,
the
I'm on like
parents,
the absolutist
like,
side of
onus.
stuff like that, so...
Yeah, I mean, that to me, that's on the parents' onus if they don't want their underage kid watching shit like this, or worse, Twitch streams.
The only problem we'll say is that, like, then if the parents actually, like, don't allow them online for that reason, then they get ridiculed saying, you know, like, how can you not let your kid do X, Y, and Z, da-da-da-da-da, you know, like, it is kind of irritating the fact, like, a lot of people will say, parents shouldn't allow their kid to play if it's not good for them in the first place, and then a parent says, all right, I don't want my kids playing Call of Duty or Halo or any of that shit, and then they go, I played it and I was just fine, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, there's no winning
Yeah.
with this.
There really isn't.
And I will admit, there's probably...
I think it's just they'd rather not deal with, like, I don't know. Half the people that say that will probably never be parents, so it's
Well, that
like,
is very true. I can say, as a parent, that...
oh, God. If
Now,
you
we'll s-
ever do that shit.
Well, I will say this, though. Like, and complete honesty, like, becoming a parent has made me kind of look at some of that stuff a little bit differently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like,
for
I
sure.
will say, as a parent, I do kind of look at some of the stuff, like, I was allowed to have access to and go, like, you know, I'm not gonna let my kid have access to that. Like, unfiltered access to the internet? Fuck no. I watched so much fucking porn before I was even like fucking 11. Like, that's not healthy. That's
Damn,
not
even
good.
I wasn't that bad.
Well, I didn't know what to do with myself while watching it. I was just looking at it going, boobs. Like,
Boobs.
I didn't even know how to masturbate. I just knew boobs. I was like,
Jesus.
I was just scrolling pictures going like, wow. Wow. And I still fucking remember the goddamn, like, the main website to go to because it was fucking called Booby Max. Like its main cover photo was like this like busty woman in a tub basically. It was.
Do you remember when I think your dad had like a work laptop that we used to play like Halo PC on?
Yeah.
And you like kind of flooded all this downloaded porn.
No, it wasn't my dad's. That was my mom's laptop.
Oh, okay. It was,
No, I
remember
ruined.
it was like somebody's work laptop.
So I ruined the family computer.
Oh, jeez.
But the family computer was in my room because they knew I liked to play Half-Life, and they just didn't think like internet. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
But like porn addiction in young men is like an extremely like terrible thing. So like I'm definitely gonna try to push that away, or
Oh,
try to
for
find
sure.
some ways to block that. Obviously, there's no way to fully block it, but you can make it harder to access, and that's the important thing. Obviously, like if you fucking like is at school and some kid shows him a Playboy, I'm not gonna freak the fuck out, but I'm not gonna allow him to just have unfiltered access to the internet at home.
No.
He's probably not gonna
even
have a
without the
smartphone.
porn aspect.
Oh, I know. Like, what if he goes like fucking Live Leak?
Yeah.
Like some dark
Watch
shit.
some fucking 5-year-old get beheaded or some shit.
Yeah, like there's some
Fuck that.
crazy
I don't
shit
even
out
wanna,
there.
I mean, I don't, you know. Anyways, I kind of don't get people that like that want to like look at that stuff, or even just like, I mean, nobody goes there by accident, you know
Well,
what
that's
I
true.
mean? So it's like,
Like,
I don't, I hate to be like this kind of like, well, people are just, you know, sick, twisted, whatever. But in that case, they're
I will
sick and
defend.
twisted.
I will defend the reasoning of saying, you know, like, okay, well, I've never like seen any of this stuff, and I kind of want to know what's the reality of a situation like, because like everyone thinks a lot of stuff is like video games and shit like that. When you actually see like the reality, it does kind of change your perception on certain things. Some dude just punched me in the back and killed me on our own team. But there are people who just kind of go like kind of crazy about watching that stuff. Like, yeah, it's Saturday night, I just hopped on Live Leak. It's like, you, sir, I think you got a problem.
Yeah. Even like Reddit, where it's just like so many subreddits of just like instant deaths or some shit like that.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
kind of like, I don't know.
Like, if I happen to see something crazy like that, I'm gonna still watch it and kind of be like, huh, well, that's kind of fucked up. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to go, oh, I want to look this up quick. Reddit, you know, guy dies in car accident. Like, yeah, oh yeah. Like, it's really weird. It's just, again,
Say
and
it's kind of almost serial killer.
to a point. However, I would actually, so in a weird way, and it's gonna sound very strange, I equate it very similar to the idea of cutting yourself. You're trying to look for something that in a lot of ways would make you feel like, you know, actually feel something, because like you are so kind of like in a screwed up state where you already don't feel a lot as is. Like, there's a moment in time where basically all of your other issues are off to the side because something else horrendous is happening. So I would equate it more maybe to something like that than I would serial killer on average, but serial killers would definitely also really love to watch that stuff.
Yeah. I don't.
Basically, if someone if I have a daughter and her boyfriend says, "Oh, I go to Live Leak all the time," I'm gonna be concerned. That's a weird thing to even think about, having a daughter. I really hope I don't have a daughter. I don't want to deal with that. I just don't. I don't know how to raise
You
a
could
daughter.
have a daughter that's a lesbian. There you go.
That might,
You
to be
give
honest,
her advice on how to get women.
that might be easier than having a fucking daughter who's straight. I'm not gonna lie.
Then she could just drink like scotch and smoke cigars like fucking Robin from How I Met Your Mother.
I mean, I would definitely make a joke out of it and like buy her a Subaru for her first car, but like,
Jesus.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
No.
As long as you're a fucking grown-ass adult, that's all I really care about. Like, I really... Like, I had someone ask me, like, you know, what if your son ended up being gay? Like, you're a Christian and all this stuff. What would you think? I'd be like, listen, as long as he's, like... if he's, like... As long as he's even, like... I'm more concerned about him being actually, like, somewhat masculine than I would be about him being gay or straight, actually. Like, being a straight... I'd rather him be a gay, like, very masculine dude than, like, a straight, really wimpy dude. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like,
That's toxic masculinity, James.
depends on how you define masculinity, you bitch. Oh, because they're like, well, toxic masculinity is like, you know, getting angry and punching a door. And it's like, that's not masculine at all. That's like, being masculine is being like in control of your emotions, like not letting them control you, being like stoic. And a stoic man doesn't go and punch a fucking wall like I used to.
I don't know.
Like, you know, an actual grown-ass man, you know, he'll fight if he needs to. He's able to fight, but he doesn't go out and go, yeah, I want to kick your ass, bro. Like, that's not what, like, a masculine man does. Like, you don't see, like, the epitome of, like, masculine men going out to a bar and just going, hey, man, fuck you, man. I want to get in a fight with you. You know, if my probation officer didn't...
What the fuck was that?
What?
What just happened? These two guys were flag jousting, like, right over the capture point. Our guy died, so they returned the flag, and then the other guy just instantly scored. I mean, that was like some Three Stooges level of, like... Anyways, I mean, it all worked out in the end. Well, actually, no, it didn't.
I'll say no, it didn't.
But you know what I mean. It may still all work out in the end if we win, which, I mean,
well,
it's kind of looking
like
that
it.
way. Yeah. But yeah, that was actually kind of just baffling to watch.
Red team has the flag.
Oh, so speaking of, like, you just mentioned jousting. Renaissance fairs are really fucking cool.
That's what I've heard. I've heard
Like,
they're a lot of fun.
We did like fucking like axe throwing and fucking like ninja star throwing and knife throwing. Like when the fair games are fucking throwing deadly weapons, it's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
And like I now have like a really cool kilt that's really just awesome. So that's kind of neat.
Lots of people that I know, like on Twitch, like especially in like southern areas for some reason, go to a lot of Renaissance fairs.
Now, I will say this. There's nothing Renaissance about Renaissance fairs. Like, it's all fucking, like, name. There's nothing Renaissance about them at all. It's all medieval. Like, Renaissance was, like, Renaissance era was closer to, like, fucking us settling in America than it was the fucking Vikings, alright? Like, Renaissance era is fairly recent. Like, it's not... I'm like, why do you call it a Renaissance fair?
It just sounds better than medieval fair, because then people just think medieval times, which is just kind of cheesy.
I guess. I like medieval times. It's pretty fun.
There were no utensils in medieval times, hence there are no utensils at medieval times.
There was utensils in medieval times, you fuck.
I know. I'm just quoting the,
yeah,
I think it's the cable guy.
Like, don't get me wrong, it is fun
just... fork?
It is fun just eating with your hands like a whole fucking, like, bird, but at the same time...
A leg of turkey.
Okay, no one likes a leg of turkey. Like, really.
I would
like,
eat it.
They eat it, sure, but, like, you're not going to sit there and go, leg of turkey over, like, a traditional just chicken breast that's, like, just cooked normally. Like, It's
I mean,
it's
I've never had one,
flavorless.
but I don't know. I
It's
think I'd try it.
flavorless. Like it's like people say like, for one, like turkey itself is not that tasty of an animal. Like we cook it for Thanksgiving, cool, but it's more because of tradition. It's normally if someone ever
I'd
bakes a
rather have
turkey,
ham personally.
it's yes. The only way turkey is good is deep fried or smoked. If you bake your turkey, you have a very tasteless turkey. I don't care how much fucking stuffing you put in it, it ain't gonna taste good.
Yeah, nah, I agree with that.
The stuffing will taste delicious. The bird, not so much. But yeah, turkey is like a very bland bird, and everyone acts like they fucking love it. And it's like, no, you just love the things that you associate with turkey. Like it is
Well,
cool
'cause
walking around a festival with a giant turkey leg. That's cool.
it really is only good like that, like Thanksgiving dinner. You know, what
Not
I
if
mean?
you deep fry it. It
When
just
you-
it keeps all
yeah.
the juices into it so well you can have it for days after and it still be good.
But like, if you just bake it, then it's just like,
Oh, if you
or
bake
roast
it, yeah,
whatever.
or yeah, either of that. And even if you smoke it and do it wrong, it's still the same way. Like you
Yeah.
got if you got to smoke it right. Like you got to do a long smoke with the turkey to get all that flavor into it. It's not a tasty bird. Everyone just goes crazy about turkey because it's Thanksgiving, not because they actually like turkey. Ham is by far the superior main dish for a Thanksgiving meal. Again, unless you're deep frying your turkey, in which case, sure.
Red team has the flag.
Yeah. Well, damn, I had to fucking say that we were close to winning, and red team has scored going on 3 times now.
I'm about to score.
Okay.
As long as our flag's there, I guess.
I don't think it is.
Oh, damn it.
Red team has the flag. Blue team has the flag.
I'm gonna die here.
Well then.
Someone go get the flag.
I'm going. Damn it.
Blue team has the flag.
Fuck.
Ah!
I mean, at least we can fucking see him.
I'm dead.
Red team has the flag. Red
No.
flag return.
God, I got
Well,
to
they scored.
piss.
Now it's tied. Yeah, I gotta pee too. I've actually had to pee since like I first joined, but you know when you reach that point where you kind of like forget that you have to pee.
Oh, geez. Apparently I didn't set multi-stream on and people were chatting in fucking YouTube and I didn't see them. I'm sorry, everybody.
Sorry, YouTube people.
They're no longer watching, so it doesn't matter. And I feel bad because one of them was like, hey, remember me? I'm from the Sea of Thieves stream.
Oh,
Yeah, Raphael. Yeah, Raphael, that's right. Hey, weren't you like in the game, dude? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not watching right now, so I'm sorry, but
it's okay. He left. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Every time I hear a name, I have to make a Ninja Turtles joke. I'm above it now.
God, could this game end? I really gotta pee.
Yeah, same. Just score, don't score, whatever. Yay, we won.
Yeah. Oh, we won. Even better.
Hooray.
Only one more flag game.
Alright, but back out to the lobby, because I have to pee too.
Yeah. Also, I gotta make sure multi-stream is working. We will be right back. Oh.
Okay. I guess you're not back yet. I've got the stream all to myself. Let's see if there's anybody even in chat right now. Hang on. Well, now I get to see how big of a delay there is. Oh god, that's a good couple seconds. Okay, I'm gonna stop now because it's just me listening to myself twice.
Oh, let's see. You hearing?
Yes. I entertain stream with me just talking to myself. I was just like, I've got it all to myself, and then
I should
went to
make that
check
into
to
a
see
short.
how much lag there was. Not lag, but delay, I guess.
He's like 15 to 30 seconds, depending on which platform.
Yeah, it's a good couple seconds.
Yeah.
Because I was like, let me see how much delay there is, and then like a couple seconds later, let me see how much delay there is. Like...
So, Kat was trying to make at first cinnamon rolls, and she accidentally like added the butter before the making the dough right, and because of that, like it became like almost like a cake batter. And so she went, okay, well, she should basically put in a cake pan instead, and instead it's like a slice of just fucking cinnamon roll. It's actually pretty good.
Sounds good. I like this map.
Yeah, but capture the flag on it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Reach doesn't really have too many like good, like most of its maps are asymmetrical, and but like not in a good way for objective stuff.
Yeah, it has very few like good objective maps. I think they were really banking on just invasion being its main thing, which I mean, for a point, it kind of was. So.
Yeah. Well, because the free-for-all objective modes were still fun, like Headhunter.
Like one of the big issues though was
Stockpile.
Oh, I know. No, definitely. Like fucking Reach had the best like free-for-all objective games. Oh, it's just us.
Flags.
Well, let's just let them win. Be done with this.
Yeah, basically. Then we can get your last.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm gonna
Capture
enjoy
the
a little
flag.
bit of my food then.
Oh, wish I had cake. No, I don't. I need to stop eating cake. Ooh, an energy sword.
Flag captured. Lost the lead.
Oh god. Oh damn.
Front should be toggled.
I got fucked up.
Flag stolen. Flag dropped.
Stolen.
Flag stolen.
I'm just gonna sit here by myself. See if they find me. Oh.
Oh my
Flag
god.
dropped.
That was kind of a funny
Flag
visual. You know, like that like
stolen.
middle room where it's like all like low gravity. There were just like all four of them were just jumping up and down one after the other. Like right towards me. It made for like a cute but kind of ominous like visual at the same time.
Are they gonna do that thing where they're just gonna fucking draw it out?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost two of our
Flag
team. Okay,
dropped.
no. You bitches.
Flag captured.
Thank you. Like, we lost two of our teammates. There's nothing we
Flag
can do here.
Stolen.
I mean, if we were that good, we could, but... you
Okay,
know,
well, we're not that good.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but... Fuck it. I'll just make it as inconvenient for them as possible. Okay, that's all I can do.
Flag taken. Flag. Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag stolen.
Now they have to
Flag
wait.
dropped.
Yeah,
Flag
No, you don't.
captured. Over.
Reach doesn't have those rules. Peoples versus peoples. Something that they introduced that's kind of neat on Xbox is that you can have your 360 gamer picture, like as your main one.
That's cool.
Yeah. I remember your knock knock one that you had.
Oh, yeah, the Reverse of Blue pack that I got. I just remember it was really funny because, like, in Kane's Wrath, like, your profile picture was way bigger than, like, your name. And so,
Yeah.
like, playing Kane's Wrath, like, all the time, it'll just be like, hey, knock knock, do this. And I'm like, I have a name, guys. I was like,
I'm a
yeah.
person and my name is Anakin.
Fuck Annie.
At least you don't share a first name with Anakin's actor.
Oh, he's not that
God.
bad.
Oh. But I just think about, like, this is just a very, like, bizarrely specific scenario, but if there were, like, nerd bullies, then, like, people could be like, you fucking asshole, like, you have the first name as the worst guy in the prequels or some stupid shit. I don't know.
Why can I not change my preferred input device? I might have to leave you real quick.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Ew.
But
Apparently, once you
I'm
change
the
your input
game
device, like, you can't change it after you have someone in your game.
it's kind of lame. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense.
Alright, you can join me now.
Because, like, you could be like, I'm using a controller, and then just unplug it and be like, but I'm actually using...
But in custom games, like, you can already do that. Like, you can switch back and forth during custom games.
Oh, speaking of which, did you want to get that challenge for getting 3 kills in a custom game on Icebox? That's one of the seasonal ones, I think.
I already have it, actually, because he didn't have to do it on Ice, or he didn't have to, but we can do it real quick if you want to.
Okay. Complete a custom game earning at least 3 kills on Icebox, it says.
Really? Because I got that by just playing Icebox. Oh, wait, no, I did it in the custom game lobby, that's why. That counts, I forgot.
Hardcore FFA. Okay. I haven't played this map yet.
Oh, it's fun. It's actually really good.
I mean, it's just turf. But still.
But it plays really well in Halo 3.
Yeah. No, I didn't know trip mines beep to indicate they were armed. Thanks. Oh god.
That was great.
Okay. So they remade another Halo 2 map and gave it a snow aesthetic again.
No! Wait, what?
What? Okay.
What happened?
No idea. I jacked you and then I just died.
It said I killed you.
Yeah, I know.
But like, you also have those bars that actually still, like, you can knock them over to, like, cross the map and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, god damn it. I'm supposed to be the one getting the kills.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you? Check out my Spartan.
Oh. One remake that I particularly liked was Cold Storage.
Oh, that was a great one. So I'm over to where the Scarab used to be.
Okay, I think I... Oh yeah, I know, I see. I was gonna say. What's there now?
Nothing,
Just a bunch of
actually.
rubble. Well, that's a lot less impressive.
Check me out.
Ooh. I like how your lions have purple eyes.
Yeah, right?
Kinda neat.
I like how also the brute plasma rifle's here. By the way, brute plasma rifle like slaughters in Halo 3.
Oh yeah, it's a lot better in 3 than it was in 2.
Yeah, 2 was worthless. Oh, unless you paired it with the SMG.
Yeah. Where?
Where are you at? I'm gonna do the thing. Haha.
What thing?
Knock the pillars over so you can get to our part of the map. Like, check. Hey, wait. Oh, you already did it over here.
I already
Never
did
mind.
it.
Ah!
Okay, there we go.
Game over.
Hooray! Yeah, that's pretty cool. So now I have 5 point things, whatever they call them, season points, challenge points,
Oh.
points.
Ugh.
I want to know what Riders Republic is. I always see
Indeed.
Nick playing it on PlayStation, and I'm just curious.
Yeah, PlayStation peasant.
Hmm.
What was the joke I'll play? Was it like gay station or something like that? Like what was
I
the...
don't know.
I forget what the insult towards PlayStation was supposed to be.
Well, now they say Sony Pony and Xbot. Like, depending
That
on which
is
one you're like
super
a
stupid.
unabashed fanboy of, yeah. That's what I always see, like, in IGN forums and, like, Polygon and Kotaku and stuff. It's like, we got another fucking Sony Pony over here.
I gotta say, IGN still living up to the stereotype of game journalists not being able to play games with their video of playing Halo Infinite.
Oh, with the, that video was so painfully awkward, because, like, the developer just, like, you could just tell that he, like, wasn't used to, like, having to present, like, his work, I guess.
Well, I saw more of the fact of just the IGN dude playing through the new map they showed, and it was
Yeah,
like
streets.
yeah, it was like he just was so like it was like watching Cat try to play Halo, like
Yeah.
I'm
Well, it's
just
funny because like that guy, Ryan McCaffrey, I think his name is, he got his start like with official Xbox magazine, because I remember like seeing him, you know, like they like Xbox magazine when they first started would have these what do you call it, like these little like things that like it was like questions of the month or like topics of the month that like each contributor or like member of the staff would talk about. And anyways, he was always there.
I just
Like
still
he was like a huge Halo fan even back then. So, which if you're working for Xbox magazine, it's like no shit. You're
yeah, you kind of have to be.
like.
Yeah, it's like working for Valve and saying I really hate Half-Life.
Yeah. Just, you know.
Yeah, I've been going back
That
playing
that was a pretty quality magazine, though, especially the demo discs.
Oh, I know, right? That shit was awesome. Wasn't that the one that first had that trailer for Halo Wars?
Yeah, I think so. That was like 2007 or 2008, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I can remember getting like the issue that
Had Elder Scrolls.
came out. Yeah, that was the best fucking demo disc. There was no demo disc better than that one, and that was the first issue that I got of Xbox magazine.
And we were like, he shot the arrow and then grabbed it.
Yeah, and it had the Battlefront 2 demo on it too.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, you could play Utapau and it was some other level. I can't remember.
Was it one of the space ones?
Yeah, it was. I think it was just like Utapau and then Space Battle above Utapau.
Yeah. That shit was just fucking great.
Yeah. OG Battlefront 2 was that game kicks ass.
Oh, I know. And it's still good, is the thing.
Yeah, well, I think Disney brought the online back for the computer version, so. And they brought it back for like Empire at War and like basically all the old like Star Wars computer games. Who knows how long it'll last, but I don't know. I think as long as fans do it,
Hey,
it pretty much is
objective
supposed to be
results done.
indefinite. Oh, nice. I still need, let me see. I need 5 more. What the fuck was that?
So killing them while they're in the hill will get you one, and also getting kills while you're in the hill will get you them as well.
Oh, that's
Halo
cool.
1 and Halo 2 are the only ones that really do it like that, though. Like
I
the
forgot
medals
there
will
was like a gong when the hill moved.
I don't get it. Like, you still get the medals in Halo 3, but they don't count toward the progression of the challenge in Halo 3 or 4. Or Reach.
Yeah, it's
You know
a bit
that-
weird.
You know, that giant cinnamon roll was good and all, but man, I feel kind of bad now.
What do you mean?
Like, too much sugar. Like, I just feel bad. Like,
The diabetes. I don't know.
it's sitting in. Hey, oh my god, I got an achievement?
For what?
Total of 500 grenade kills in matchmaking. How have I not done that already?
I was gonna say, after 7 fucking years.
It clearly was not counting my actual progress properly.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, it had glitched like that for a long time, I remember. Like, none of the campaign, like the cross-game playlists or anything would
I'll still remember
complete
the
properly.
biggest bullshit ever is when I went through the entire, it was the Master Chief Saga playlist, because that was an achievement to do that one.
Yeah.
And I got all the way to Halo 4, and it glitched out and started me all the way back at the fucking Pillar of Autumn.
Yeah.
And I had to play through the entire fucking thing of all the campaigns all over again. Which, I mean,
just fucking shut the game off.
well, I did. And it was like a month or so later, I was like, I want to play some Halo 1. And I was like, well, you know what? I might as well start back up then.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, at least the good part is they're all good campaigns.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you could do that in co-op, I would do something like that. That'd be pretty neat.
I think you can in co-op, actually.
The Master Chief Saga? I thought that had to be solo.
No, I think it's just 2-player, obviously, because, you know, Halo 1, 2 can't go 4-player co-op, but...
Yeah. I've been meaning to, like, I re-downloaded it on Steam because like, Nick got the Steam version of it so that we could play, like, campaign and shit together.
So, I know they keep saying they're gonna, you know, co-op is coming to Infinite. I don't know how that's supposed to work.
Yeah, with
like,
the whole... It's gonna have to be like Fable or Lego Star Wars or something, where like...
It's gotta be like, there's like different sections of the map, and if you go outside of it, it just is gonna teleport you, you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is like, the overall, like, areas don't really look like they're but so big. Like, in the grand scheme of things.
Well, apparently they kind of open up more as you go through with the campaign, I guess, but...
Yeah. But I'm thinking it's gonna be, like, just, like, different biomes or something. Like, across the ring is how that's gonna work.
Yeah. I hope we get another, like, swampy one, like, Guilty Spark. Like, we haven't got that again. Like, we had Backwatch in Halo 2, and that was it.
Yeah. And Backwatch is never in matchmaking.
I know. I've got it, I think, one time.
Apparently that's because there's some, like, glitch that you can exploit. Like, even in, like, original Halo 2, they had taken it out of matchmaking completely. There's some glitch that you can exploit in it, and I guess even in Master Chief Collection, where, like, you can... It's something that gives you just, like, a really unfair advantage or something.
I do find it funny, like, when they're trying to make, like, the games for, you know, PC and all that. They're like, alright, so we gotta find a way to break it in the exact same way we broke it before to still allow a lot of the exploits that people know and love. Like, you know, super jumping was because the game was fucking broken and had an issue. And they had to fucking recreate what broke the game.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, because you can't really super jump in Master Chief Collection.
Oh no, they fixed it now. You can.
Oh.
Because I remember when they said they fixed it.
When it first came out, like, you couldn't do any of the old, like, glitches and stuff.
Yeah, no, when it came to PC, it's like around the same time when they fixed it. Like, they fixed it up nicely now. So, like, now on...
now I just want to try, like, some Halo 2 super jumps, like, later on, obviously.
Yeah, the only one I could ever really do consistently was Zanzibar.
There's one in Headlong where, like, you know, the classic, like, overshield with, a Wraith hitting you where you could get all the way up to the crane.
I miss when there was no kill barriers. It was if you can find a way to get there, you go there.
Yeah.
Like, I get Infinite having to need it because you have a fucking grappling hook, and that would really screw things up.
Yeah.
Like, I understand it with Infinite, but like Halo 4, it was stupid with it.
Yeah.
Did you need more objective points?
Just 2 objective kills, but I'm getting really tired of objectives. So, I'll just get it on my own time.
Alright, we'll switch to sniper. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I'll just be like, well, time for me to hit the old Dusty Trail.
I always find funny that Tower enjoys snipers.
Does he really?
Yeah. At least I think it's him who always says, hey, well, you know, I like snipers.
I have no idea.
For all I know, he's watching the stream going, what the fuck? I never liked snipers.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Let's I need warthog kills,
15
I guess.
battle.
Yeah, I need warthog kills. I know it's like
This is still
seasonal
technically
challenge.
a way to get objective kills.
Yeah, well, actually, I didn't put I'll put objectives on there, I guess, after this game. I just set for Slayer. That would have been the smart move. Man, there's no chance I'm getting max rank before.
I don't know what any of this food is, but I don't really like it. Somebody sent me like a picture of, I'm assuming it's like a ramen place or sushi place or something, but I'm just looking at that and I'm just like, I know what that is gonna taste like, and I just don't like it.
I love some good sushi. And like proper ramen, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
Really, Sandbox?
I'm not a big Asian cuisine person. I'll basically just put it that way.
I mean, Asian is probably my favorite like ethnic food. Like,
I would say Mexican is probably mine.
That's probably my second
Or
favorite.
at least
but
American Mexican food. Put it that way.
You know what the
Real
worst
Mexican
part
food
is?
even fucking better.
I don't know sometimes actually. 'Cause like, obviously, I've gone over to like Central America and stuff. One thing they do in America that I think they do better in Central America is that like they really saute the fuck out of those onions and shit in America. It seems like more so. And so I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, I'd say either Mexican or Italian. Well, just because Italian is like, the Mexican and Italian are pretty much ones that everybody loves. So
like,
it's like,
I like kind of just American Italian. Like if you give me a choice between like some like actual like Italian pizza and like just some fucking Domino's or some like Chicago deep dish, like I'm gonna pick
Chicago deep dish just looks nasty to me.
I love it. It's just I love the sauce of pizza. So like a deep dish pizza to me is just so good.
Yeah.
I'm not a thin crust person, so I'm not a huge fan of New York style at all. Like, don't get me wrong, like
Yeah, see, I love New York style.
like don't get me wrong, I've had some really delicious New York pizzas. Like they are just fucking. But the thing is, like, they're good to have like a slice or two, and then like my arteries have started can't say it. Arteries?
Your arteries?
Arteries. There we go. Yeah, they start like blocking up from all the fucking grease. Like, it's just too much.
Where you have to dab the pizza with a napkin.
Yes, and I'm like, I don't want to have to do that.
That shit, though. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
know
into
it's
that.
just absolutely it's just filth in food form, but
Like, at least I can
that's
make the
what makes it
argument
good.
that like deep dish is like, I don't know. I feel like deep dish is healthier, even though it's more.
It's definitely more bread, or more carbs.
I just
But
yeah.
see, like, because that's kind of like the big thing that I don't really like about the Giornos is it's all just like puffy.
See, I like that.
It's
I like
just-
very doughy pizzas.
No, I don't like that at all.
So it's like, if you give me real Italian food, like, here's the thing, like, real Italian spaghetti doesn't have a fucking thing on just, like, me making some fucking spaghetti at home with where the fuck I got available. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, Italian food I just always feels better the more it's butchered.
Okay.
Well, like,
So go to
Mexican
Olive
food...
Garden then.
Yes, I think the Olive Garden is delicious. I love Olive Garden.
I feel like those people, like the wives, like breaking the spaghetti noodles in front of their Italian. And he's like, "Why you do this?"
Like, I guess of, like, European ones, I would go with, like, probably French. Because they know how to
Well,
fucking do it.
Italian's European.
I know, I'm saying the ones I like.
Oh.
I'm saying, like, I don't really care that much for your standard Italian, but, like, French, like, actual...
European, a lot of European food in general is just fucking fantastic.
European, like, there's always that joke of like, well, white people don't know how to do spices, and then it's like, dude, we fought wars over fucking spices, like.
Well, the British fought wars over spices and still refused to use them. But I mean, that's another point entirely.
I don't know. I still think British people get a bad rap for their food being bad. Like, their breakfast is fucking delicious.
I don't like beans and cold tomatoes with my breakfast. I'm sorry.
I love it all, and even like the fucking blood pudding is fucking delicious. I love it. And like, like you go up to like Ireland and shit like that, and you just got like a bunch of like, fucking.
It's basically Southern food.
It is.
It's just like meat, veggies, and potatoes.
Yeah.
It's like,
I love it.
that's the way food in like Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island in Canada, because it's like predominantly Irish communities. Because like my dad and I went to Prince Edward Island, and that's honestly the closest to a Southern meal that I've gotten, like while not in the South.
I will say, I mean, American food is delicious. Like, if you look at barbecue, like, I mean,
Oh yeah.
we don't get enough credit for. I know we're not like an ethnic group as Americans in general, but like,
Yeah.
just American food. Like, we always like, was it gonna be a cheeseburger and fries? Like, no, it's fucking barbecue, you prick, and it's delicious.
I mean, even then, what's wrong with a cheeseburger?
Yes, it's like dude. Our food is, you joke cheeseburger and fries, but guess what? You will see the minute you step off a plane in fucking Japan. That's right, a fucking McDonald's.
A McDonald's.
I had to say it like that. Yes.
Why'd you have to say it like Al Sharpton?
A McDonald's.
Yeah. A cola cube.
Those Al Sharpton versus the teleprompter videos are amazing. Oh god, how confident. I'll give it this. He's a professional in the sense of he knows how to fake confidence. Just, yes, and he's holding there it's like, he's there thinking like, what the fuck is this word? And he goes, cola cube, and he just runs with it. Like, part of me admires the fact of just being that ballsy to say something so wrong and still go, I'm running with this.
I would just say that's more stupid than ballsy, but like, to each their own, I guess.
I guess, yeah. I'm not gonna fault someone too much for not being able to say a word they don't say often. Like, I kind of get that. But it's like...
It's just the conclusion that your brain, like, reaches. It's when you, like...
I want to talk to him one day, and I just meet the man, and of all things to ask him, so, why did you think cola cube?
Cola cube.
Like, I mean, I get it. Like, if you looked at bologna and said bologna, I would at least understand, like, your line of reason here. Like, I would get it. Bologna seems like it should make sense. But cola cube?
Cola cube. I almost wonder if he just, like, didn't have his glasses on or something.
My whole thing is you should have still saw the picture of the animal, and I assume you know what a koala is.
Cola cube. And we fucking smoked those guys.
I didn't do shit.
I mean, I didn't either, but we as a team did. The royal we.
I don't know. I say, how does he not know what a koala is? But then again, like, I was talking with one of our friends here, and at church, and he's this black guy, and and I mentioned something about like what did I mention? I think I was talking about a prairie dog. Like, we saw a bunch of prairie dogs over in the mountains, and he's like, "What the fuck's a prairie dog?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like, it's a prairie dog?" He goes, "Man, you know us black people don't go into woods and shit. We don't know all that stuff." I'm like, but it's a prairie dog though. Come on, man. And of course, it was just kind of like, whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is. It looks like a groundhog to me. And I'm like, it kind of is. I mean, sort of. I mean, it's similar, I guess. It's just more dog-like. More gerbil-like, I guess, but... They're adorable and taste delicious. Not sure.
They taste delicious.
People do eat prairie dogs, like, over, like, in Utah and shit, because there's so many of them, but... I've never
Prairie
had them.
dogs are actually a type of ground squirrel.
Really? They're technically classified as a squirrel, huh?
Yep, they're ground squirrels.
They look nothing like a squirrel.
I can kind of see it. Like, I'm looking at a picture of them.
I can see gerbil or hamster before I see squirrel.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at least the photos Wikipedia is providing, I definitely see squirrel.
They are adorable. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Every like, basically every rodent besides like a rat is pretty cute.
Yeah, like even
Honestly.
mice are adorable.
Yeah.
Like I always feel bad when I have to kill a mouse. Like it's like I'm like, oh man, I don't want to, buddy. But like, if I let you out, all you're gonna do is like come back in my house.
Spread your mouse diseases. I don't know.
That's it, like you can't allow a mouse to just run rampant in your house. Like people can say I'm an asshole for killing them, but like I'm gonna kill them. I'm not gonna deal with that. Especially now having a kid, I'm definitely sure as hell not gonna let it live.
Or get a cat.
I can't deal with that shit.
Or a rat terrier.
Oh, with the there was like some people protested or like put like they're like protesting here in Charlotte. They were talking about the idea of trying to get rid of like a lot of things. Like there was like an animal rights group or something like that, and they were talking about trying to get rid of like mouse traps and things like that. And I'm like, for one, those mouse traps are more humane than like the glue traps. I'll say that.
Oh God. Yeah, glue traps are just honestly kind of sadistic.
Like, don't get me wrong, they work phenomenally well. Like, I understand why people use them, but I just like check them regularly, please. And if there's a mouse there, put it out of its misery. Like,
Yeah.
like I found out that you could just take a BB gun and it works out very well to just end their suffering because I felt bad for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I ever use a glue trap.
I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd much rather just use the snap traps because it kills them almost instantly in most cases.
Yeah.
I still liked all the animal rights group stuff that was in Alaska for the Iditarod, and it was just because like they went like all out with it and it pissed a bunch of people off. And by all out, I mean it's like they dressed as fucking like Steve Irwin with a stingray through his heart.
Oh my God.
And holding signs he deserved it and shit.
Jesus.
Everyone was like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Even though Steve Irwin was a conservationist.
Yeah. Like, well, you still should have been messing with it. Well, because it was one of those groups that are like, that literally think that humanity should go extinct, is what it was. So it was like one of those kind of groups.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, I mean, sure, you first. Like, I mean,
Well, the thing is it's like,
come on now.
you can't be like a progressive person that values human rights and all that shit, and then at the same time say we as humans should be extinct.
Yeah.
Because
We
I meet a lot
deserve
of those
extinction.
people. It's like, if we deserve extinction, then human rights don't matter.
Yeah, that's very true. I didn't even think about that, but that's very true. Like, I'm all for like protecting nature and like preserving it and like making sure we do what we can. Like, I honest to God have like a monthly donation to a group that helps clean the fucking ocean. All right, because like I like scuba diving still. It was one of the coolest things I've ever done, and I want to continue to help preserve the ocean. Like, I fucking have a monthly donation to a fucking conservation group. All right, how many people really do that shit? So don't come yelling at me saying, you know, hey, you don't like nature or you're evil and all that. No, fuck y'all. I mean, like, you value human life more than animals. It's like, yeah, damn straight, you don't. Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely not one of the like animals are on. I don't know.
Like, I don't like experimenting on animals and shit. Like, I don't really care for like a lot of that stuff. But like, if I had to choose between like saving like Russell and saving my father, I'm picking my father. Like, it won't even be a question. It won't even be like a second thought.
Yeah. Well, it's a fucked up way that Ashley puts it in Mass Effect 1. Where she's like...
Strong comparison to aliens, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, she said something like if there's a threat, you're gonna sick your dog on it, because like as much as you love your dog, it isn't you.
I mean,
or something like that.
She's not. I talk about maybe sentient beings. Yes, she's wrong, but
yeah.
When it comes to the idea of just about the dog, yeah, that's very true, very true. But let's face it, you also now have people who treat their dog like their child, and that's kind of like.
That's just kind of creepy.
I'm like, just
like
have
a dog
kid.
is a member of a family, but it's not a person.
It's not even like. Again, it's not even close to a person. I will cry my eyes out like when Russell dies, but like it just doesn't even compare to how I would feel if like a person I knew died, right? Like
yeah.
If like Tyler died, I would be a lot more sad than if Russell died.
Well, Jesus.
Oh, dude, that dude did a sick turn in that Banshee. He deserves to kill me. Did you see
Legends
that?
Yeah, I did.
That was like, hey, he deserved that kill. But yeah, so all those people were out by, Iditarod for Alaska, which was kind of interesting. Also because those dolls get treated better than any animal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh God, yeah.
And like, so I was talking with one guy who apparently raced in like it was like one of like really like he was an old dude. I think he raced like in some like the first Iditarods, and he was talking about how one race like a blizzard basically came in and him and his dogs were stranded, and he was like, so we cut them loose and so they could run away. He's like, but those dogs came to me and basically helped keep me warm through the night, and we all slept together. And if it wasn't for for those dogs, coming to me, I would have died. And so he was going on and on about, how great, those dogs really are, how, amazing, just they are in general and all that stuff, like how you have to, you want to treat them well because at the end of the day, they can actually save your fucking life.
Oh my God, what the hell happened?
I don't know. I just kind of dropped dead.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Alaska.
There's a Twitch friend of mine that's from Alaska, but she lives in Portland, Oregon now.
Oh God, why would you go there?
I think her sister moved there, and she wanted to be close to her sister. She didn't live like in the state of Alaska. She grew up on like a tiny fucking island with like. I mean, like, no internet, like, you had to fly your food in, like, all that stuff, and...
yeah, that might be a little much.
Because she's part, I think it's Tlingit. It's like a race of American Indians that are in, like, the Pacific Northwest and Southeast Alaska. So... Oh, jeez.
We're gonna die. Oh wait, that's not you in my vehicle. I thought that was you in my vehicle. You said, oh geez, right as like things went to hell.
No, I said oh geez because some guy like did a 360, not a 360, but like a, well yeah, no, 360 in an elephant. And it was very quick. Like glitched, probably.
Wait, isn't this Sunday daylight savings time?
It's Sunday night, so like Monday morning, I guess.
I forgot, we fall back, right? Is how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate daylight savings time. It makes no fucking sense to do.
I mean, it makes sense in the summertime.
Why?
Basically, well, because it was made to save daylight, like when we relied a lot on like agriculture and stuff.
But it doesn't really save daylight. It's just that if you have a
Yeah,
clock,
it does
you wake.
because it.
Like if you have a clock, yeah, you wake up at a different time. You're waking up at like 7 instead of 8. But if you just never
Well,
changed
because
it,
daylight
then you would
savings
just
time ends in the fall. It
Yeah.
starts in the spring. So
Yeah, you
like
spring forward.
throughout summer, you're getting an hour extra of daylight.
no, because you
to
spring
work.
forward. So don't you lose an hour?
No,
But I mean, it's also like if you just change
because
your
that's why
schedule.
the sun it sets at like 8 o'clock,
Hey, buddy.
and then in winter it sets at like 6.
Hey, buddy. Oh.
I want to see. I mean, start Twitch up real quick.
Huh. You want to laugh for us? You've been laughing a lot
Not waking up
recently.
too much. He's still kind of like in a daze.
Yeah, you're just kind of staring out.
He's ready to get bed.
Yeah, you are definitely ready to go to bed, buddy. Look, game. Want the controller? You are definitely tired, buddy. You are out of it.
He's just
Yeah.
Aw. I'm just now getting to the part where he's playing with the controller.
Oh. Can I get a kiss? Can I get a kiss? Can I get a kiss? Oh. Trying to climb on my back?
It looks like he's trying to grab the logo on your chair. That's what he's doing.
You trying to climb high?
Get daddy a kiss.
Ah.
Get daddy kisses. Mwah.
Mwah. No, he wants to climb up. Okay, buddy. Hey. Mwah. Okay, fine. Give me a hug.
He's yawning. He's ready.
Oh, there's that yawn. Look at that. All right, buddy. Sleep tight, okay? I'll get you when you start waking up crying wanting some milk. Love you, buddy. Here's a smile.
Daddy kiss. You
Nope, you just got my beard.
gonna get daddy kiss?
Aha.
Okay.
Alright. Ah. See you later, buddy. Keep tight. Okay.
Are
Yeah,
you done?
being a dad is awesome.
Oh yeah.
He just hit the age where he's like doing a lot more. Like now, like he's sleepy there, but like he's just laughing all the damn time. He's at a point now where I can just kind of put him in the crib and he'll crawl over to his pacifier, grab it, put it in himself, and just fall asleep.
That's the
Oh my
best.
God, Death Island?
Damn.
Well, hell yeah.
Is this the one that's basically the silent cartographer?
Yeah, it's just silent cartography.
Oh, okay. That's
Except
pretty cool.
there's teleporters to get to like the top of the map and shit.
Capture the flag.
Oh, jeez.
It's such a awesome map that needs to come back in Infinite.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and it's like there's a couple different paths that'll take you to the top. Like it's a little different, but it's basically one of those islands.
Yeah, because here's the part with the hunters. like that round little platform or whatever.
Yeah, like you'll notice like some of the geography's changed so that vehicles can kind of go through the middle of the map and shit. And there's like like I'm at like a giant cave right now where everything can get through no problem. But like everything is still like you can find the rocks where the pelican crashed, you know. And like like, oh, this is where you go through the trees. It's just there's no trees and it's much larger so you can fit vehicles through and shit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, this map is just always a blast. Just mostly because it's just fun exploring. Like, go through the teleporters and just, like, explore the top, too. Like, it's... There's banshees and all sorts of shit.
My god, that guy flew off.
The echo effects of me walking around.
Well, I'm getting a lot of headshot kills.
Like, the top of here is just so fucking big. There's like weird caves and shit like this that you can just kind of like, go through, and it's just like
challenge.
Just amazing. This is like one of those maps where they went, I don't care if it's balanced, it's fucking fun.
Custom game browser games, really?
Well, all you do for those ones is just hop into a game of like snipers and like on a small map, and just dick around basically, and like you'll get it.
Seasonal. Yeah, I'm already halfway to tea time, like that challenge.
Oh yeah.
And I literally just started playing it again, yesterday, like after, like whenever this new season started. Or not new season, but the, what do you call it, the 20th anniversary update.
Yeah, I got my redneck Jeep. Man, where you at? Hayden,
Jeep.
over here. Check it out.
Oh, it's camo.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, God.
Advocate of Devil. That's just straight to the point.
An advocate of the devil.
Yeah.
Understood.
Oh, God. Yeah, I will say that Halo 1 spawn points leave a lot to be desired.
Well, it is hard to work into the code to have like adaptive spawn points. So a game this old, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was never really meant to be played with 8v8 like normally is the thing. You know what I mean?
No. Well, I mean, they still had System Link back then.
Yeah, but that wasn't like they didn't expect it to be as big as it was. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. I think, again, everyone forgets that you can drive a vehicle and carry the flag at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I think I forgot that until you brought it up before. I just don't really play Halo 1 all that much.
I love Halo 1. I love this camo Jeep. This is just awesome.
The view of the halo on the top of the map.
Ah, no, right? I mean, Halo 1 is like crazy good for the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's the formula that all shooters basically follow.
Old.
Yeah, I mean, all shooters still follow the Halo formula of like 2 guns, you know, the same controls for the controller. Like, and just basically everything you know in a modern shooter comes from Halo.
Yeah.
And everything you know about a modern shooter story comes from Half-Life.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez, I fell off. I love the guy just going, Like,
Which?
Just I fell off and he hit the ground and he just went, ugh.
Oh, jeez. I ran into a guy.
I think that was me.
You have a
Yeah, it was
purple
me.
visor?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Do I have a blue one?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I never really look at people's visors like in
So,
the game.
like on multiplayer, we still keep our flashlights.
Yeah, that is kind of...
You can still see it like in the helmet and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, I didn't realize this. Hey, look at this. This tells you this goes to
Yeah.
the Banshee, and that tells you that goes to the Shade Turret,
Yeah.
which is not here.
For capture the flag, I'm not quite sure what to do, but it's neat to explore this map, I guess.
That's what I like about this map, is that you can just do whatever the fuck you want to, and it's just kind of enjoyable.
Well, because I think Timberland is like, I mean, that's just like still one of the straight up biggest Halo maps, like in any of the games.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Infinity.
About to say, I think Infinity's
yeah.
bigger than Timberland, technically.
Yeah, it is.
But
It
Infinity's-
is. I think that's
it's-
the one that I was thinking
Yeah,
of.
because that one has like fucking 3 fucking layers to fight on.
Red team
Yeah.
has the
Oh,
flag.
God. I
Did you
tried
get
to get
flag?
the drop on a guy, and then I forgot about fall damage.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
I did love that versus blue bit, like about them moving over to Halo 2.
Oh, the vehicles. The
Yeah.
vehicles have been upgraded. They're now destroyable. That's not an upgrade, that's a downgrade.
Ah, the trusty old Warthog. They just blow it up.
Has the flag.
Oh, geez, they had the Warthog and the flag.
But Halo 2's lack of fall damage was just ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
Like, you could just straight up, like, I could jump from the top of this fucking thing, even higher than that, and just,
Be fine.
yeah, be totally fine.
Red team flag return.
Like, Halo 2 almost kind of, well, Halo 3 really didn't have much either. But,
Halo 3 had a reasonable amount, basically.
and then Reach tried to bring it to, like, Halo 1 levels.
Yeah,
like
it's awful.
halfway. Well, like that fucking achievement to, like, assassinate an elite from, like, a great height or whatever. Where you basically had to do it in, like, that last mission.
Yeah.
That was so annoying.
It really was, because it was so finicky.
Yeah. Well, even, like, Mr. Chief Helmet, I was very surprised that I did that, like, the first or second try.
And it took me like 30 tries. Like, I just could not fucking get it to work.
Yeah. I just realized.
Headshot.
Has the flag.
I always love seeing a Halo 1 Scorpion drive off of
Damn
a
it.
cliff.
Get the fucking
It's just,
teleporter. Okay.
it looks so janky. I just love it.
Oh, God. It's weird just seeing the people, like, pop into existence when they go through a teleporter. I got the flag and it wouldn't let me go through a teleporter, so then, like, the entire team, after I died, just comes out like, oh, where's
Double
the flag
kill.
at?
Blue team
Killing spree. Sniping spree.
Damn.
I'm just camping our fucking base. I'm being a real bitch about it.
It's a legitimate strategy.
You know, for capture the flag, it kinda is.
Yeah.
Also, I need sniper kills for that challenge, and this is like just a perfect opportunity for it. I guess I also need vehicle kills too, and like a Scorpion would be very helpful for that too.
Yeah.
But thing is, I can get a fucking another like Halo game and get, you know, tons of vehicle kills.
Damn it.
You betray-
Somebody betrayed me. I was just walking and somebody just killed me.
Oh, sniped him out of the
There was just
warthog.
absolutely no way that could
Double
have been
kill.
on accident.
I mean, I sniped him out of the
What
warthog
the
mount
fuck?
with a headshot, I guess, so that's not really...
That
Oh,
guy
dude,
with
that guy's in the
scorpion,
scorpions in the ocean.
Like, yeah, like I saw him, like he was like flying
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. He's not sinking whatsoever. That's funny. Oh no, they found my cheese.
They found your cheese.
As in, like, I'm just kind of cheesing it over here. And they
Oh.
found me out. I will die with you. I still killed you, though. Hey, someone subscribed.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure they subscribed in the sense of they watched a different video than the live stream and then subscribed, but still. Oh.
Damn it.
They figured out where I was and now they're not letting me snipe there anymore.
I got killed by Bra, man.
Oh geez, I just spawned and died in a fiery death. Like, it was bad.
Blue team has the flag.
Oh. My God.
Jeez, that's just a lot of death.
Well, now I'm gonna spawn right in front of this fucking rocket hog. Okay.
Blue team has the flag.
I love that
Okay.
paint job.
I
Red
don't.
team flag return.
Hey, look at us. It's the Halo Wars Warthog.
Damn. I don't know where that sniper shot came from, but that was. Oh, he's right
yeah.
above us. Oh, God damn it.
The Halo 1 paint jobs for the vehicles are better than the other games.
Yeah.
Mostly because I got that camo vehicle, and then there's also like the fucking Halo Wars hot rod, which I love.
It's gonna be cool, like, if we ever do co-op and, like, you got the Maw with, like, the camo one.
Oh, right. Well, actually not, because it wouldn't have a rocket hog in that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the camos for the rocket hog.
Yeah. It's called the camper.
Oh. Oh, that's fine. What?
I think I saw you die there.
Yeah, I don't.
Team
I don't even know what killed me.
flag return.
That's
Oh.
like every death in every Battlefield game for me.
So, see how bad the new Battlefield game was playing?
I heard, but I didn't actually like see anything.
I looked at a bunch of stuff for it, and just every video I found, just the game was just breaking left and right.
Yeah. And then people are just kind of like not really. I mean, like Call of Duty Vanguard, it's like World War II again. So it's like, okay. World War II, like you've never experienced it before, is the slogan.
Ha! Headshot.
Like, I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I know. So far, of like the big three, Infinite seems to be the only one that's actually unveiling something that's kind of newer. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Battlefield could if it was actually working, so I should take that back. But that's just it. It doesn't. If it doesn't work, then like it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like Halo
Well, 'cause
5
I've
had an
heard-
interesting multiplayer, but it doesn't matter because the game didn't work when it launched.
I never had any problems with Halo 5.
Oh, I had tons of problems with it.
No. I literally never had a problem finding a match, especially compared to like what Master Chief Collection was like
Oh God, yeah.
when it first came out.
Oh, that was good.
Damn it.
Oh, I missed that one.
Has the flag.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Game.
fucking kill this guy. Oh well.
I don't care. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Halo 1 has some good big team maps. They probably had the best big team maps overall. If they do not bring back Infinity for Infinite, I'm gonna be really upset.
the pun is too good.
I know, like you have to do it, even if it don't put it in rotation if it sucks. Like just
Yeah.
bring it there.
I liked that streets map quite a bit, though.
It looked
Like
good.
the look of it, at least.
I still liked its big team battle mode for the most part. I didn't like how vehicles dropped in. I thought that was really stupid. But take that out of it. I liked its big team. I hope not every big team map, the vehicles are dropped in that fashion. But I really enjoyed the fact that, like, as you played, like, capture the flag changed positions after each score to make it harder each time. They kind of add a little bit of balancing to, like, a team, like, just obliterating another team.
Okay, sorry, could you repeat that? Somebody was bitching about midi-chlorians or something in some Discord thing, and it just popped up for me.
I was saying that I like the fact in Infinite with capture the flag, how like, the flag would get progressively harder after each capture to, to get. Like it changed positions.
Yeah.
I was saying, but I hated the vehicle spawns. Like you need to change. Just spawn the fucking vehicles. Don't alert everyone. Fucking wasps coming in. It's like then all that happens is everyone rushes to the spot where the wasp is coming in, and no one basically fucking gets it.
Yeah.
The only way I got like any vehicle in big team is I had a fucking grapple hook and just fucking grapple jacked a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Also, add some oomph to that turret of the Warthog. Like, it felt like it did nothing. Like, keep its same damage output, just make it sound more aggressive.
See, oddly enough, I never really drive that many vehicles, or, like, be in any vehicles in Infinite's flight, so...
The Banshee flew well. I really enjoyed playing around in the Banshee.
Or no, I did get to fly in the Wasp, I think. Because, like, the first big team match I did, I got, like, 20 fucking kills in the Wasp.
I got into the Wasp for, like, 2 seconds and instantly died.
Yeah. No, there was, like, I think literally the first match I played, I just, like, got it, and I was like, this is it. Like,
so I had an awesome case where someone, like, grapple jacked me while I was in the Banshee, and then, like, as I'm falling to the ground, I fucking grappled them and got back.
oh, damn.
That grapple shot is so much fun.
Well, because it, like, I mean, it's taken some cues from Titanfall, obviously, but, like, it works.
And I would say it probably takes more cues from Doom Eternal than it does Titanfall with the way it functions.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I didn't really care for Doom Eternal that much, so I think of Titanfall.
I still haven't played Doom Eternal. I've only played the 2016.
I mean, I'm sure that you would like it. It's just, for me, there was just way too much going on. Like,
yeah, I know Nick was saying like it's the new advancement in first-person shooters. I'm like, that sounds good, but the more you complicate it, the harder it is for average Joes to get in. Is my only issue.
It demands a lot of the player, and I guess I'm just not used to, like, I mean, Halo doesn't really demand that much.
No, you can pop it on easier difficulty even if it is like.
Yeah. So like
Legendary demands a lot, but besides that, that's it.
Yeah, because like with, God damn it. Sorry. With Doom Eternal, it's literally just like certain weapons will only like really hurt certain enemies, and I don't know, like you just constantly have to be like swapping shit out and knowing which thing is gonna work on which guy. And anyways, it's just
That's
I guess
a lot.
I just haven't played a game like that like in a long time, so the only thing I can kind of think of that's a little bit similar is maybe like the first Half-Life, where like some weapons are just going to be more effective. And even Halo, like the first couple Halos to a certain extent.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Half-Life, unless you're playing on like hard mode, you kind of just get by with the MP5 pretty well.
Yeah, and the shotgun in Half-Life 1 is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. If you're playing on hard mode, however, you have to like start like that's when like the satchel charges come into effect and all sorts of shit like that. Like,
yeah,
that's when you gotta get kind of
Hold
crazy
on
with
real
your
quick.
tactics.
My dog is freaking out.
Let's see. Man, I'm just not doing too good today. But it's still fun just to play some Halo. I was about to say Half-Life. Hopefully Hayden doesn't get kicked for inactivity. Oh boy. Yeesh. Sorry, buddy. Contacts are starting to feel a bit, yeah. Overshield and camo. Well, this just looks stupid now. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Gah! Gah! Hey, multi-thrill done. Alright. Also, I think it goes to that seasonal challenge too. Hey, that was terrible. Yep.
The washers, the dishwashers are making weird noise.
There's probably something that's in it, just shaking around. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, did you open it up to make sure nothing was loose in it? Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Because I don't want to. But I want to wash the dishes too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll check on it.
I can hear it just sounds like somebody banging downstairs.
Really, the game 1 second.
Or be honest.
Maybe. I can barely hear it though. I'll check on it though. Yep. Let's see. Well, now we'll fix the dishwasher. Probably good. It's getting late. And I thought the whole group here. All by myself. I was like blanking. I don't know why. It's late. It's late.
Okay, back just in time.
Well, actually, I gotta step away. Apparently, the dishwasher is broken, so I need to fix that.
Ah, okay.
Standard housekeeping stuff.
Yeah, it happens.
Alright, well, I'm gonna log off because I know it's gonna take a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, talk to you later. And
See
goodbye,
ya.
everybody.
Bye.